Thank you to Chancellor Bear, the Vice Chancellors, Regent Svegum, faculty and staff members, students, families, friends, and most of all, the University of Minnesota Morris Class of 2020. Though we are not able to celebrate commencement in person, I want to congratulate the Class of 2020 for not only the extraordinary feat of graduating college, but for having a commencement ceremony like no other. Much like our unusual commencement, the memories that have come from our time at the University of Minnesota Morris, our beautiful home for these last few years, will not be forgotten. Home is a funny word for college students. When we begin our first year, many of us leave behind family members, our old friends, our pets, and our houses for a shared room that is simultaneously too hot and too cold. Our address changes to a post office box located at 600 East 4th Street, Morris, Minnesota, 56267. We walk into our first day of orientation, reverting to our kindergartner-like reflexes of trying to be friends with anyone we can find. A social security blanket that only after a week becomes a patchwork quilt of late nights, stories, and laughter. Your old home suddenly finds competition with a new home, a place that has Don's Cafe's famous grilled cheese, our campus wind turbines, and, on occasion, the lovely smell of cow manure. Your new home has colder winters, endless wind, and the promise of hidden prairies that you find between fields of corn and soybeans. And when you leave Morris for a weekend, your mind wanders back to the small corner of the tall grass prairie that you would have never imagined could mean so much just a few short weeks ago. As the years pass by, you become attached to your new home. Just like the complex root systems of the big and little bluestem grasses native to this place, you become ingrained in your new community. You learn the names of the Morris Transit drivers and even watch one of your friends become one. You study at Common Cup Coffee or Stone's Throw Cafe. You spend late nights at Briggs Library, only breaking your focus for coffee from Higbee's. You might study abroad or present at your research at the Undergraduate Research Symposium. You definitely study for numerous finals and write an endless number of papers. You approach your final year with plans to celebrate your graduation, but sometimes those plans change unexpectedly. Though we celebrate our commencement with open hearts and excitement for the future, we cannot help but miss what could have been. We miss our home, and we miss each other. We are anxious for the future, and we are faced with difficult realities. We have lived through, are currently living through, and likely will live through more extraordinary times. This is a hard time for all of us, individually and collectively, and our paths will be uncertain as they were when we first arrived on campus. But, along with all the uncertainty that we face, we are resilient. We have learned how to adapt to the challenges that face us. We are active, not passive people who seek to change the world around us for the better regardless of our field of study. We value our differences and strive to create an inclusive community that embraces our diverse backgrounds and experiences. We recognize the value in listening to and supporting each other. We are both anxious and excited, fearful and hopeful. We are all of these things and more. While we may not have been able to celebrate with one another like we had planned, we can still celebrate. Our success cannot be diminished by these circumstances. We may have left Morris physically, but we have already learned that home is more than just a physical location. So, to the class of 2020, congratulations. We made it. Good luck, and I hope to see you soon.
Bonjour, Erica Bailey Johnson, Indigenous ka Jaganashimang, Mamengwe Indigenous ka Zojibwemang, Makwa Indodem, Famijikama Gendon Jaba, Famijikama Gabegi Kindaso Wigmendanoki, Gano Wenda Kamiga Wigmigon. My name is Erica Bailey Johnson in English. In an Ojibwe butterfly woman, I am in the Bear Clan. I live in Bemidji, Minnesota, and I work at the Bemidji State University Sustainability Office, or Office of Earth Caretaking. I am a member of the Red Lake Band of Ojibwe and honored to be the current board president of the University of Minnesota Morris Alumni Association. What a time to be a human being on this planet. 2020. A year of checking our vision. We stand at a crossroads with two paths ahead of us. We are told one is soft and green and the other jagged and charred. We are told that before we go forward, we must turn around and remember what we have forgotten. the languages, the culture, the ways of being with each other and the rest of our non-human relatives. We must remember to show gratitude and respect for all the earth has given us and realize that we are a part of nature. We have a responsibility to ourselves and the rest of this planet upon which we depend. We must continue to believe in and work towards a future that we can't really see yet in this global village. A future that focuses on healing instead of consuming, a future that values differences, a future that shows reciprocity, a future that can plan towards wellness for all rather than profit for a few. One that understands that a constant growth mindset is impossible on a finite planet. We are told that out of all of this will come a new type of people. A few are now walking the earth. I know that UMM has instilled in you the understanding of how to help design this future, how to use your unique gifts to begin to heal the world, how to listen and how to honor, how to show humility and courage, how to truly and deeply love and defend the women who will lead the world down the green path, and the youth that will catalyze this awakening. You will all need to continue to work towards a just evolution of the food, energy, education, and economic systems. If you are nodding your head right now, maybe you are one of these new people. On behalf of the University of Minnesota Morris Alumni Board, we congratulate you on your accomplishment. How appropriate that we are deep into spring, where new life emerges and new roots and branches begin to take shape, as this is only the beginning of your new journey. On one of your new roots grows a new family, a family of UMM alums from all over the world that are here to connect with you and support you as you begin this challenging, necessary work. Be grateful, for many have helped to create your strong base, and find comfort in being in the moment as your branches sway and bend in the breeze. Some moments will be difficult and ugly, and some will be so, so beautiful. It is all a part of this wonderful thing called life, and we would love for you to share this life with us. Welcome to the UMM alumni family. Beam to gain.